One of the hardest things about infidelity is the betrayal. The person that you love and you built with is the same person that brings you to tears and breaks your heart. It hurts to love someone and receive anything but that in return. And it makes you question, is it you? Are you just not good enough? Was it something you did? Was it something you said? Is there something you could have done? Your ego may say yes, but reality is probably not. I want you to recognize that even if you're being told it was your fault, or if you think it was something you did, it's not your fault. Your partner's reaction to an action you may or may not have done was a choice they made. They decided to be unfaithful. So it's not your fault. Even if you think you did something, even if your partner is telling you you did something wrong, they made a choice and there's nothing you can do about that. That's not your fault. That was not your choice. That was a choice they made. I've experienced giving my all and going above and beyond and loving hard and being played out. And with growth and understanding and acceptance, I realized that what hurt most was my ego. Because your ego wants control. Your ego wants to think that it can do and be whatever it wants to be. Because I allowed my partners to define my worth and my value, when things didn't work out, I automatically thought that I wasn't good enough and my value just went down. And that's only because I allowed my partner to define my worth. I've come to a place where I no longer look to my partner or anyone's love to define how valuable I am, how good I am, how amazing I am, how much I love, how much I'm able to bring into any relationship. I define that for myself. I know I'm valuable. I know what I can bring to the table. I know that experiencing a love like mine is an experience, a dope ass experience. And I genuinely believe that. So much so that if my partner were to ever cheat or be unfaithful, it would hurt, but I would easily accept that they played themselves out. And that just takes experience and understanding and self-love. Through experiences, we learn the essentials of what makes a successful relationship. And sometimes it takes direct communication in your relationship to request and to listen to what we want to make it better. Sometimes you have to hear your partner tell you exactly what they're lacking in the relationship, exactly what would make them happier, and vice versa. And when you love someone and you want your relationship to work, it takes the willingness and the effort so that you and your partner know the type of love and the type of bond you have. You can't just receive that anywhere else, because you're building something so special and you're building it in a way where you're both happy. So when you work hard to build something that is valuable together, to break that and to just throw that away for exploration or just for temporary satisfaction, the only one that's really being played out is the person that's walking away from what they built. So you have to get so comfortable with yourself and be so in love with who you are and the kind of love that you give, that there's no way I would ever take blame for it. To experience a love like yours is such an experience that your partner walking away from that, your partner jeopardizing that, is really them. And that's okay. We have to understand that things happen for us in different ways. And it may hurt. I'm not saying it's not going to hurt, but you're better able when you understand and you look at it from a different perspective. It's easier to accept and heal.